everybody. Welcome to My Drive from the Cast 11 Studios podcast. How's it going, Merilee?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. So you might notice that my counterpart is not here today.
But I'm not Guy?
She's not Guy. She is Merilee. She's usually in the chair across from us, making sure we stay on task. So
now I'm here to bring you off task.
Now she definitely will pull us off task, I think. It took us like 30 minutes to get this podcast even recording because we couldn't stay on task. So lots of big news to get to today. Of course, Outdoor Expo is coming in a couple weeks. It is down to the wire on that.
I think we're down to the last 3 weeks. So get ready to gear up. We have everything there. Anything you want to do outdoors, Prescott Valley Outdoor Summit will do it. And you can find all those excursions on PrescottValleyOutdoors.com.
Yep. The rock crawl is looking cool.
The rock crawl, fishing excursions. There's so much going on that weekend.
Yep, and you can sign up now. They're already selling tickets, so it's going to be an awesome event. Lots of vendors. It's going to be very cool. What else is going on? We had a lightning strike. So we've had lots of lightning strikes. Why is this one so interesting?
Okay, so this one's really cool, and you can listen to the video on signalsaz.com. So the CAFMA communication site up on the top of Glassford Hill actually was severely damaged by a massive lightning strike, and it took out their entire communication site. And thankfully, it was repaired very quickly within 30 minutes by one of their guys over there. But on the video, you can hear it, and then it sounds dead silent. It's just raining, and then it's boom and nothing.
Nice. Well, not nice, but crazy.
Not nice, but really cool.
And you can see it. Like I'll watch the lightning from our patio, and I'm like, I swear that hit a house. Like there's like those things are touching right to the ground sometimes.
Yeah, and you see them on Glassford Hill all the time. So for it to take out an entire communication site is crazy.
All right. The Prescott Valley Police Department is accepting applications for police officer trainee for their January Police Academy class. So that testing is going to be, actually it was August 20th, and I think they'll have ongoing testing throughout the rest of the year. So
they will.
If you want more information on that, just check out Prescott Valley /az.gov.
Absolutely. And also happening in Prescott Valley, the town of Prescott Valley is calling for local sculptor artists. And so they are inviting local sculptors to submit their 3D art for selection and purchase to be added to the Civic Center Public Art Collection. And if you haven't stopped by the Civic Center and seen some of their beautiful sculptures that are from local and statewide artists, but you guys could be part of that and submit your own design to be featured in the Civic Center.
Oh, and this is happening in Prescott Valley because it's, when I think art, I think of all the cool art studios down in Prescott, but there's some really cool art here just right over at the Civic Center.
Absolutely. And talking about all the Prescott art studios, the Fourth Friday Art Walk is coming up this Friday from 5 to 7. So all around downtown Prescott, all those beautiful galleries are putting on their own independent shows. So you can go see all the visual art throughout downtown Prescott and really celebrate the community and their artistic that we have up in here. Well,
it's super dynamic. What I love is you can be in one spot and you're looking at like Indian art, or then it's over here and it's like rock and paintings, and it's just
glass jewelry. They have everything.
All right, so we've got an infant and tot drive. What? So we're
Yavapai Casa and Hampton Inn are teaming up to meet the unmet needs of local infants and toddlers in foster care by hosting a tot drive through the end of August. So you can find more information how to donate to that and what to donate online at signalsaz.com if you just look up tot drive, T-O-T, tot. Like tater tot.
So everything, burp cloths, bottles. So,
well, if you think about it, all these kids need so much.
Yeah. Well, you would know, right?
Yes. We are getting ready to know very deeply what babies need.
Well, and 2 at a time. That's crazy.
If you can stay away from twins, do it.
They're not even here yet. They're going to be awesome. Double the love, double the fun.
Never only children. It'll be wonderful.
It'll be awesome. We've got an overnight lane closures on so State Route 69 in Prescott Valley. So that'll start tonight. So August 23rd to the 25th. And so just advise drivers to plan for north and southbound lane closures. They usually handle those pretty well.
They do.
Are pretty good at
I know on
diverting.
My way in this morning, 89 was having some road work too, and so they were diverting.
Is that what that was?
To one lane.
I come up the other side and I just saw it like backing up, getting onto right there at Glassford.
Yep. So there's a bit on 89, so just watch out for that. Plan for a couple extra minutes just in case you do get stuck in traffic during our very mild rush hours,
Yeah.
but our rush hours nonetheless.
It was funny because I sent a text to my son, hey, the highway that you take is, it's backed up. I don't think I've said that in 12
Leave
years.
5 minutes earlier. Not a big deal.
Yeah. So that closure is going to be at Prescott Country Club Boulevard and Fane Road.
There you go. Yep. And this weekend, I mean, we have so much going on. I feel like everything is at wineries and with alcohol, and I'm jealous of everyone that can have a great time. But I know at Rafter 11, and let me clear this up for anyone that's been listening. It's artesian bread.
Is it?
It is artesian bread, and a style of bread that is usually offered unpackaged and consumed immediately. So it's like handmade, really high quality, really delicious bread.
But why is it spelled like artisan? Because I want to call it, like, he calls it artisan bread and I call it artesian bread. Right?
I call it artesian. It could be artisan. I might be lying to you.
Let's go talk to Dawn. I'm going to go find Dawn.
We really do need Dawn.
We keep talking about this bread. But yeah, so this Friday, 5 to 7, they're doing, okay, cool.
Every Friday, 5 to 7, they'll have live music and deals beyond their special breads. They have wine deals and everything. So definitely stop by Rafter 11 in the ranch.
In the ranch. Cork and canvas. So more drinking.
More drinking. Like. That's what I'm saying.
So join Morigeau Vineyards for the Cork and Canvas event with painting instructor Nicole Neely. It's $25. So I can't paint. And people think that if I drink more wine, I will be better at that.
I think you might think you're better at it.
There it is. Yeah. So the next morning I'm gonna be like, check this out. And then you look at it after you're sobered up and went,
your husband goes, what's that? I'm like, it's a flower.
I spilt my wine. No, we never spill wine. So Wrinkle in Time, PV Performing Arts. Awesome little theater.
Absolutely.
Right over there by the Finley Toyota Center.
Right next door, same parking lot and everything. But they're putting on A Wrinkle of Time, and they'll have more auditions coming up here soon.
It's going to be awesome. I'm excited. So everything they do is just awesome. So tickets are $20, Friday, August 26th. But it seems like no sooner do they air a show or perform the show, they've got another one in the works. So there's always something going on over there. They do a great job.
Always something going on. And then we have the Touchmark Summer Concert Series. So you can go up to Touchmark right up there beyond.
Oh, I see. Oh, so they've got the best view up there.
Oh, it's
beautiful.
beautiful.
If you haven't seen on signalsaz.com, we have their webcam that you can see. I always check it for traffic because, I'll check for traffic, or if it's, raining, I want to see if the monsoon's hitting over there. Yep. But great area. So bring a chair or a blanket. That's going to be Friday at 6:30. And they've got their continuing concert series.
Yep. They'll be featuring local bands, and they will provide refreshments. And you know that their catering is always top notch.
Well, if you've ever had dinner at the Finn, so good.
So good. Beautiful restaurant too.
Yep.
And then, concerts and wine seem to be. Yeah. So this weekend, we also have the Prescott Valley Music on the Green, which is also at the Civic Center. So bring your blankets and lawn chairs for the Jazz Cats band.
Oh, okay. Oh,
they always have really cool, very diverse bands there.
I like that. So basically, if you've got a blanket or a lawn chair, your weekend is set.
Your weekend is set. Every weekend up here during the summer.
That's all you need. Just a lawn chair and a blanket.
It's beautiful. And if you don't like music or wine, but you like leopards, you can always go to Heritage Park Zoo, and they're doing a family night to educate on clouded leopards, my bad. And they'll introduce you to the individual animals they have there and tell you fun facts about them. So that's Saturday from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. and that you do need to pre-register for that. So definitely get tickets.
Awesome. So we also have what's going on over here with the Prescott Valley Police Cops and Kids program returns. You know what, our cops over here are there always, you can have coffee with the cop, you can shop with the cop. There's so much stuff going on.
Yeah, they're wonderful people.
This one is Cops and Kids are kicking off the school year with a visit to Liberty Traditional School in August. Did you see that video of the police officer that was walking the little, I think she was like kindergarten or first grade. She was having a bad day, and it was one of our police officers, and I believe it was Prescott Valley, just took her by the hand and walked her to class. And those are the things we, rarely get to see, that our guys are doing. So great job.
Yep.
Great job.
That is incredible. And we're so lucky to have police officers like that in our community. And then further across Arizona, you guys all know we've been having a little bit of some crazy weather. So there's been a ton of monsoons, a ton of rain almost every day, it feels like. But at least we have not received tornadoes yet, which parts of northern Arizona have had tornadoes touch town. right along the Utah border. So at least we don't have tornadoes yet.
Oh my gosh, I can see our insurance is going to go up. We're going to need flood insurance, tornado insurance.
Tornadoes, apparently.
Yep. So what's going on with 6 Arizona cities ranked worst for residential views? Prescott did not make that list.
No, Prescott was nowhere near that list. So essentially, about 200 U.S. cities were ranked by Lawn Love to talk about their home views that you can buy. They kind of looked at Zillow and looked at like other factors, and they looked for mountains, water, city skylines, parks, and so a whole variety of different views that people could like. But 6 Arizona cities, all in the valley. So we were looking at number 1 was Glendale. Glendale apparently has the worst views across any U.S. city for residential properties.
Like in the United States.
In the entirety of the United States. And then it's quickly followed by number 2, Tempe, number 3, Chandler, number 4, Mesa, number 6, Gilbert, and number 10, Peoria. Thank goodness none of them are here.
Well, yeah, because I mean, you that drive up from the valley, you leave all that behind. But
exactly.
But we love the valley. That's awesome. But there's a reason we all live here, right? It's just an amazing place to be.
I don't want to have the worst view in America. Yeah.
So we talked about how great our police officers are. How about the firefighters rescuing 25 people from canyon flooding in Tucson?
Yep. So again, with that crazy weather, we're seeing a ton of flash flood warnings across Arizona. And so hikers, tourists, and people that are just out enjoying the community, flash floods come so quickly and can be so dangerous that I believe it was last week in Tucson, 25 people were rescued by the Tucson firefighters. And so thank you for them. Everyone's safe. It included children, families. It was just very scary.
Well, and for those of us, that think about it, those waters are moving super fast, and you think,
and out of nowhere.
I'm in a car, I'm in a truck, I can make it across. Just wait a minute, because it usually doesn't last very long, and then it's gone. And
and it doesn't look like that much. It's only a couple feet of water at most. But always practice flash flood safety. When you get those warnings, just keep an eye on your environment, be aware of where you are, and try not to put yourself at risk during this crazy monsoon season that we're having.
So podcasting, we love our podcasts around here.
Yes, we do.
And Merilee does a lot with the channel, setting all that up. So it's just doing really well. We do have my favorite, Power of the Mind. So this week, we're talking about fight or flight. So remember this episode? It's fight, fight, or freeze. Wow. So, or
that one got
go
you.
brain numbing. But what I loved was the freeze response, because I never had heard about that before.
It's always fight or flight.
Yeah, you're going to do one or the other, or like me, maybe just cower in a corner and just not know how to
And it's
handle
so
it.
interesting. And if you want to watch the video, Greg and you actually go into depth on that graph that you guys used about where that response hits. And so you can watch that video on signalsaz.com or on our YouTube.
Yep. And he also taught me how to say flight, fight, and freeze. There it is.
There you go.
Fine.
You nailed it.
What's the mountain gardener talking about?
This week, he's talking about 10 summer plants with really big flowers.
Aww.
Really big flowers. I mean, who doesn't want really big flowers in their garden? They're beautiful. And we all know that Ken and his wife and the entire staff at Waters Garden Center, they know their stuff.
Ken
and so
Lisa
tune into Mountain Gardener.
And then last but not least, we've got Ideally of the Week. So mini golf.
$1.
A buck.
Are
you kidding me?
Per round. And have you been out on that course?
Yeah, I had to one day for like a team building exercise. And whatever they say about hole number 4, it is not like a one shot. Like it's going to take like 12 tries to get to like, it is.
Yeah, well, most of their pars are between 2 and 4. But what
12.
I really like, for Elicia, 12. Yeah, for the average person, probably 3. No, it's such a cool course, and they have done such a good job organizing that. And there's some really fun obstacles. I like the one where you put the ball into the water, into the stream, and it shoots it, and then you can get a hole in one, but only if you put it in the stream.
So, and that's right here at the ranch.
At the ranch, always back here at the ranch.
And then there was one, the fair. Let's get that on your guys' calendars. That is coming up. The Yavapai County Fair is coming up, September 9th, 10th, and 11th? Or 8th, 9th,
through
11th.
11th. Yeah, so that will be at the Prescott Rodeo Grounds. That'll be the Yavapai County Fair, and they have a full fair. So Ferris wheels, rides, all that delicious fair food. What's your favorite fair food?
I like funnel cake. So anything, and I'm thinking at the fair, like they do the funnel cake and then they like dip it in cheese or something crazy or chocolate, and just it is a full fair experience. It is super fun.
It is, and they have all the livestock shows, all supporting 4-H, FFA. So definitely check that out all weekend.
Couple big weekends coming up. There's Hope Fest that weekend also. So you've got the fair, Hope Fest, and then the following weekend,
Outdoor Summit, Equifest. We got a lot going on through September, so definitely keep tuning in.
Great place to live with great views, huh?
With great views. That's what we've learned this week.
Great views. Great place to be. Well, you guys, thank you so much for tuning into My Drive, and we will see you next week. Be careful for those roundabouts.